Good morning, everybody. It's May 10th, Mother's Day. Just got back into town from Colorado Springs probably about 2 hours ago. Yesterday we traveled up to Ellicott in Calhoun, Colorado to take on the Raptors. We got there in the storm. We saw storm clouds and it looked like it was gonna get pretty nasty. So we are still prepared to play. First quarter comes out, offense comes and leads a great drive. I'd probably say a beautiful drive down the field. On the first series, we scored. Ethan Brown caught the touchdown. Miguel Ramirez kicked the extra point. And we kicked off to them, and we were down the field. And then after we tackled them on kickoff, the Raptors, we were getting ready to go out on defense. I was lining up against my wide receiver, and then they said go inside. So we were just wondering, because there was lightning. But so there was a tornado. There was a tornado that touched down probably about 2 miles away from where we were playing, and so they rushed us into a shelter. And then we wanted to go back outside again, and then there was another tornado. There were 2 tornadoes. It was a pretty crazy day. Hail came down and it looked like snow. So as players, we traveled up there with a full squad. We missed a few guys, probably about 5 or 6 guys we were missing, but we pretty much had a majority of our team there. And the referee said it was clear. So it was up to us if we wanted to play. And yeah, when you have a group of guys like us who travel 6.5 hours up there. We're not just going to play 5 minutes of football in the first quarter. We're going to try to play as much football as we can. So we came out there and we played 3 quarters of football, 3.5 quarters. We came out, they scored a touchdown shortly after we started playing, missed the extra point, and the defense regrouped after that, and we really got things going. Just the condition of the field was covered in hail, which made it really slushy and really wet and slip. That was difficult for us. That was a tough part, and it was tough for them too. Halftime comes, we're up 7-6, and then what happened is we returned. We kicked off in the second half. We kicked down the field on kickoff, and we had the wind to our back, so that was a very beneficial factor for us. So we kicked it down there, and we got them onto about the 5-yard line. And then a couple of bad snaps on their part. They were unable to get things going. We came out in the second half defensively. We were intense. We were fierce, and we had an energy that I don't think could have ever been matched. It was a different intensity than anything I've ever been a part of. We forced a safety, and then shortly after that, when they were going to kick off to us, the referees called the game with about 7 or 5 minutes left in the third quarter. So we played enough football, I thought we played enough football to dignify if we came out with a victory or loss. We came out in the second half, and just how we attacked the Raptors, despite the weather conditions, we wanted it more. They're a great team, don't get me wrong, but the scoreboard said 9-6, and when they called the game, that's what the score was, and we were about to get the ball back. So really, I think if we played a minimum of 3 quarters, risked our lives to travel 6.5 hours up there, 13 hours to get back, I feel like the league, ultimately we should award us the victory, because at the end of the day, when it was all said and done, we scored the most points, So we'll see how it goes. I'll keep you guys posted on that. But yeah, interesting day. Definitely something we'll have to talk about here shortly, more in depth. But it was a crazy night, running on 24 hours of no sleep. So it's been a crazy last couple days for me. But stay tuned. We'll keep something going.